Chapter 16. Here it is, the unspoken truth. That little statement, "Your life is not about you," changed my life. It turned everything upside down, or more accurately, right side up. I was not here to serve myself, I was told. I was here to serve others. It would be in losing myself that I would find myself. And it would be through giving that I would receive. This sounded immediately familiar to me. It had the ring of standard Christian doctrine and, for that matter, of the basic teaching of all the world's great religions. It turns out that it is the teaching of religions, but there is something that most religions don't include in this teaching. They don't say why this teaching is true. They don't say why this process works. They don't explain personal creation. My conversation with God made it all clear to me. This process works, and it is the fastest way to achieve anything one seeks to achieve, God told me, because you are the only one in the room. I didn't understand. I said something like, "Huh?" God explained. All things are one thing. There is only one thing, and all things are part of the one thing that is. Therefore, what you do for another, you do for yourself, and what you fail to do for another, you fail to do for yourself. The reverse is also true. What you do for yourself, you do for another, and what you fail to do for yourself, you fail to do for another. That is why it has so often been said, if you cannot love yourself, you cannot love another. But now comes a huge part of the mystery formula for how life works. Now comes the multiplier effect. By focusing on yourself, you limit the amount of energy that you output, because there is only one of you. Yet by focusing on others, you multiply the amount of energy you output by the number of others with whom you do so. This is something that no one ever explained to me before. Now that I see it, it makes perfect sense to me. If everything is energy, and it is, and if energy creates, and it does, then the more energy you use, the more quickly and magnificently you will create. And everything that you create, you experience. This is because, ultimately, all things that proceed from you come back to you. And this because there is no one else in the room. There is no one but you, in multiple form. The very first spiritual principle revealed in Conversations with God is, we are all one. Until I understood this and began working to heal all others, I, myself, would be slow in healing, for if part of me was not healed, how could I be healed completely? Until I understood this and chose genuinely to love all others, I, myself, would be slow in being loved, for if part of me was not loved, how could I be loved completely? Until I understood this and sought earnestly to remember all others as who they really are, I myself, would be slow in remembering who I really am, for if part of me was not remembered completely. The whole of us must be known in order for any part of us to the whole. We are a hologram. Therefore, do unto others as you would have it done unto you. For what you do unto others is being done unto you, for the simple reason that there are no others. There is naught but you. You are an individuated aspect of divinity itself. And this has not been said very loudly, or very often, for this is the ultimate blasphemy. The fear is that if this is said too loudly, too often, the acceptance that some people have given to personal creation will be lost. For the truth that humanity has found the most difficult to accept is the one truth that would free humanity forever. It is the unspoken truth. God and we are one,